He's been under the spotlight on multiple occasions as Asif Yaqub, but Shaheen Shafi has the reviews.
I doubt that Rizwan will support, but Shaheen said, no, I'm not listening to anyone. Let's go and check with the third umpire.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out after the feet placement, and it's a fair delivery. Let's start with frontal, please. Ball passes very close to the bat, and need to check that without reach. Just roll back once again, and roll back and move one frame by frame, please. Slowly. Just roll back once again. Looks to me that the ball has hit the bat first. Do you have anything else to show me that the ball has hit the bat first? Just roll back once again and roll back. Roll back, little back, and roll it slowly, frame by frame from there.
दुआ करें सारे विराट आल मिल के ना ये आउट हो जाए.
Before hitting the bat, satisfied.
Well done. आउट कर भाई, आउट कर.
Asif will be staying with your not out decision.
Not out. नहीं आउट सरकार.
Your screen signal now.
उस्मान साहब आपका नॉट आउट हो गया.
Call from Asif Yaqub. On confirmation, Pakistan also lose their review. He was almost at the face of the bat, pouching into the flap of the pad.
I think Shaheen and Party were hoping that it will just clip the pad on the way. Because if that would have hit the clip of the pad, then the ball was travelling toward the stumps. But it hit the bat first. The right decision made by third umpire. Been a good over so far, no runs being given, and tight lines, tight lengths. I think that's what's required now. A couple of really good overs. Even if you don't pick up a wicket, the run rate can go up, and that will create pressure on Sri Lanka.
One down to third. 180 for 4.
सारे बिरा लाइक फॉलो करते जाएं. वेल डन जी, वेल डन. नसीम शाह ने वेल डन अवर किया. वेरी गुड. सारे बिरा लाइक फॉलो करें हमारे यूट्यूब स्टेशन को यार, फॉलो करते जाएं सारे बिरा राल मिलके. वेरी गुड. अच्छे तरीके के साथ मैच हो रहा है. इंशाल्लाह पाकिस्तानी मैच जीतेगा.
Thirty-one overs done in the chase. Sri Lanka 180 for 4. Required another 120. The required rate just a touch over 6 runs and over. Mohammad Nawaz will continue. Protection down the ground.
Mohammad Nawaz was removed for 1 over. Saim Ayub was given the ball and it didn't work. 12 runs of Saim.
सारे बिरा हमारे यूट्यूब स्टेशन को फॉलो करते जाएं. इंशाल्लाह भी पाकिस्तान ही जीतेगा.
Nicely timed. On both occasions, you just seen a bit of an intent with the forward press. Whether if Nawaz does give the ball a little bit of air, Lian again not afraid to jump down the track. 34 the partnership and in quick time as well, just over 30 deliveries. So they've kept up with the pace, Asalanka and Lian again. What they need is a partnership similar to that of Hussain Talat and Salman Ali Agha. Twisting the field to the left-hander. So there is deep mid-wicket on the fence where he picked up those couple of boundaries to Saim Ayub did Asalanka. Careful with that sweep shot.
Most of the left-arm spinners, they don't like bowling to the left-hander batters. They like the right-hander batters, and Nawaz happy to bowl to Liange. Asalanka is looking to sweep him, trying to unsettle him. Against Liange, he's a lot more at ease. Again, tapped it down to point fielder for one. And that's all they need. They need to just keep rotating the strike. Even the required run rate goes to 7, 7.5, 8. I think wickets in hand will not be an issue, because this pitch is playing really, really well. A couple of good overs, they can always bounce back in the game. But if they lose wicket now, then Sri Lanka will be in deep trouble.
Cleans him up. Picks up the opposition captain. Rizwan does the clean-up job behind the stumps. Nawaz has his first and a much-needed breakthrough as well.
Excellent bowling. Because Asalanka was looking to sweep, Nawaz could have easily
माशाल्लाह जी माशाल्लाह पाकिस्तान ने एक आउट कर लिया मोहम्मद नवाज वेल डन
He was expecting the ball to turn and he played for spin, and a great work. Wonderful, great, superb stumping by Rizwan. And that's what I was talking about. Losing wicket at this stage could be a problem. Asalanka gone for 32, 183 for 5.
सारे बिरा लाइक फॉलो करते जाएं माशाल्लाह हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल को सारे बिरा रल मिल के ना फॉलो करते जाएं आपके लिए ये हम मैच दिखा रहे हैं आप लोगों के लिए ऐसा वाकई चंगा नहीं दिखता ऐसा वाकई चंगा नहीं दिखता
Kamindu Mendes makes his way out into the middle. His 25th game, does have 350s. What he now needs to do is give all the support down the other end to Lianage. Excellent over. The wicket with the 3 runs from Nawaz. 32 done, it's 183 for 5.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. So correct. Dandruff plus software update with Hello Hair anti-dandruff shampoo. Confidence, 100%.
Tries the big shot and travels the distance. What a welcome to Naseem Shah. 6 to start the over.
Zero fear. Liange just lost his skipper from the other end previous over. No respect shown at all. A good length delivery has been really pondered for 6. Using the long handle. It's like a very good player, this youngster.
Lovely hit through the line of the ball.
There was no need to play that shot from the skipper. Sri Lanka sweeping the ball nicely, just suddenly decided to just not only use his feet but then also going across. He would have been better off playing straighter. Good job by Rizwan.
Really never got the timing throughout his innings. 32 of 49 was a laboured innings throughout. Like we were in fact talking about the fact that Sri Lanka only requiring a run a ball, and the partnership 36 of 33 at the point where he lost the wicket. Rotation of strike and the way Lianage is going would have sufficed. It's worth mentioning Liange looks a fantastic player. With the big hits, the timing through the line of the ball, plays the ball late. 8 of 21. A bit of nerves in that dressing room. It's chilly.
It's gone cold suddenly, you know. It was quite warm maybe a week and a half ago, but now the weather's changing. Winter's coming. It's been very cold for you, Aruj, coming from Karachi.
What I'm now trying to convince my producer is, he's got me at the post-match presentation. There might be a lot of chatter and not words coming out at that presentation, so if you fail to pick up what I'm saying, I apologize in advance. Such a different bowler, Naseem Shah, when he hits that right length. He's the sort of bowler who comes in, or hits the ball hard, and his natural deviation off the surface, like that big DRS review to Lianage, where he did obviously get the inside edge, but when natural variation just gets the ball to nip back into the right-handers. It's just that off late, he hasn't been able to string together good overs or apply consistent pressure.
Aruj is one of those bowlers who needs to keep bowling. You give him rest for a bit, and then the rhythm, he loses the rhythm. And he's got a lovely action. No, there we go. Beautiful delivery. Came in sharply, nice and full. The top of the off stump. Wow.
And with that, you feel Sri Lankan chances just diminish. That is a peach of a delivery. Length, hits top of off, the zings go flying, and Pakistan celebrate. First wicket tonight, appreciated by his captain. Pakistan hunting one after the other. Liange goes for 28, Sri Lanka 191 for 6. Wanindu Hasranga will face to Mohammad Nawaz.
Two new batters at the crease now. Pakistan will feel that they got things in control. But what a delivery from Naseem Shah. Still struggling to understand what sort of shot was that, because it was a very good length delivery, and he was just trying to chop at his bat coming from right to left rather than coming straight. Feet didn't move at all, and the ball just sneaked through the gap. Saranga normally plays aggressively. That's his natural game. So the situation demands that he should just stretch this partnership a little longer, and then maybe he plays his natural game. We have to wait and see how he reacts.
Look at the asking rate, still at 6.5. So in the modern game, that is extremely achievable. The problem Sri Lanka have is that they've lost 6 wickets now. Few partnerships built. 85 was the first wicket stand, and they suddenly lost 3 for 90. Then a 57-run partnership. Then a 37-run partnership. At the same time, we look at Pakistan, they were 150 for 4. There was a time where Salman and Hussain Khalid were just trying to step on the gas. The partnership was brewing. Sri Lanka far ahead, but because of the 2 wickets, that is a huge point of difference in the game. 2 new batters. Beautiful strike. That is class and timing all around it. 197 for 6.
Bowled such a good over till this last delivery. More flight, bit of room, went off up in the circle. That was just a hit-me delivery. Not a good end of the over. It was going very nicely before that. 103 required of 96. Game still in the balance. It's only Sri Lanka losing too many wickets in cluster. They need another partnership of 50 or 60 runs to challenge Pakistan. Pakistan on top. What they're looking to do is they're looking for wickets. And I think that's the right way to go. Keep searching wickets. And this will become hard for Sri Lanka.
With the new laws at the ICC now, onwards from the 34th over, the bowling captain will only choose 1 out of the 2 balls for the remaining 16. Bakar, does that just allow for the bowlers in terms of maybe bringing back reverse swing, the art of working on the older ball as opposed to having either ball only 25 overs old? Now you have that 1 ball which will be used for the remaining 16.
I think it's a good thinking. My question is, why did they allow the reverse swing to just go out of the doors? Because the reverse swing was the art, and people loved it. It was good to see. It was good viewing also. Now I think trying to bring the reverse swing back in the game, I think it's a good thinking. I think the captain is also allowed to pick whichever ball he wants to. And I have a feeling that bowlers will like that idea. They will enjoy that in the last few overs when the ball just gets old and a little darker. It'll be hard to sort of sight at times, and there's something for the bowlers. Previously it was just hard. This cricket ball stays very hard for a long time, then it comes onto the bat nicely. Oh, very, very good delivery. After the first spell, Naseem Shah is just coming back nicely.
Right. What did you say to him earlier? He's listening keenly and intently. What did you have to do with tweak in his performance?
Honestly, I was talking about his new ball spell, which he didn't bowl well.
Or was it dinner plans when you meet in Lahore later? Yeah, it's great stuff. It's such a beauty of the game, with the old and the new, metaphorically old. Legends of the past, modern day stars in the making come together. Change point of views, brilliant to watch.
He's bowling much better. He's in control, hitting the length right. I think the older ball he's enjoying more. That one deviated. Look at the way the bat is coming from. And the feet did not move at all. When you have a delivery which swings back like that, you have to move your feet, and you also got to make sure that you can't bring your back down straighter.
He's on his best form and rhythm. Once again, very similar. Now for decent pace as well. And consistently, that's also another difference in terms of rhythm and stamina. When it's going your way, even in your second and third spell, having bowled into his 9th over now, you can consistently maintain that pace.
Yeah, early on he was just trying too hard, and sometimes when you try too hard and look for all sorts of deliveries, you can lose the shape, and that's what happened with him. So crucial to just keep things very simple early on, because the batters are new, they're also sort of trying to survive, and you have a reputation as a bowler with the new ball. But no, wasn't the case early on, but bowling beautifully now. 97 for 6.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
103 of 90. That's what Sri Lanka need. Pakistan, and at the moment, you'd feel that they got a hold on this game. Mohammad Nawaz. Yeah, starting his 7th over. It's this pair for Sri Lanka if they are to get close to this or challenge this score. Coming the Mendes is good striker of the ball and reads situations well. But for me, the key is Hasaranga. His contribution, how he manages this partnership, will only determine where this game goes.
We are talking about Hasaranga. He looks out of sorts when he's facing Naseem Shah or any other pace bowler. Footwork is not there, hence no timing. But credit should be given to Mohammad Nawaz. Given the surface, he has really bowled well. Not a lot of turn available from this surface, but still bowled intelligently. And picked up the important wicket of Asalanka, captain of Sri Lanka. In the air. Falls way short of the fielder.
Mohammad Nawaz thought that Haris Rao should have attacked that, but I didn't think he had any chance at all. It's not getting there at all. Demayu brought in, try and ease the burden, went for 12 off the 1 over, but the 4 seamers, they've been pretty impressive. Especially Haris Rao of the 4 wickets. He usually is expensive, but he gives you those strikes. 200 up for Sri Lanka, 100 runs away.
Yeah, when you play Haris Rao as a captain, you should be prepared. that he's going to leak runs. But the important factor is, if he keeps on picking the wickets and give control, job well done. Like this evening, Pakistan was down and out. The openers were doing so well. And then introduction of Haris Rauf.
Hit well. He's got the gap. Hasaranga going on side. You rarely see that. Always targets extra cover. This is refreshing.
Yeah, that's where the gap was. And the ball is not turning a lot. And as a batter, you can afford to hit the ball against the turn. And also across the line. Yeah, that was a good hit. At times, bowlers, they need to admit that.
Eight runs of the Mohammad Nawaz over. 205 for 6. Shine Shah Afridi back into the attack. Nasim Shah, last couple of overs, brilliant. He bowled and made an over as well. 1 for 53 with 1 over to go, Amir. I would have bowled him right now, just to let that rhythm go through.
And especially with the fact that Hasaranga was very uncomfortable against Nasim Shah. There was no footwork. He was trying to play the ball from the crease. Was beaten quite a few times. And confidently played.
Shine Shah around the wicket trying to cramp Hasaranga. Just spoke about how he approaches spin as well. Favors that offside. Batting to come, Dushmanta Chamira, Mahesh Tikshana and Asita Fernando. That's not a lot there.
And hence, it's highly imperative for these two batters forge a partnership here. Plenty of overs left. That's a good delivery.
Pakistan at this stage of their innings were 166 for 4, 40 runs behind. Partnership between Hussain Talat and Sabhan Ali Agha starting to build momentum at this stage. With the wickets falling in the Sri Lankan innings, that white line with white worm, which was flying early, now changing direction towards the green worm.
Surprisingly, we haven't seen a lot of control from Shaheen Shah Afridi this evening. But that happens. You don't fall into a good rhythm and hence you start to spray the ball around. But his second spell was impressive.
Runs with the shot, you get it. Good understanding between these two. You need to look at each other's face and then respond. Yep, signs of dew. It doesn't look like it's really troubling the bowlers, but yes, you'd like to keep it dry so it allows you to run the fingers over, get some grip of the pitch. Played in the same school team, Kamina Mendis, Hasaranga, growing up together along with Asalanka as well for Richmond College in Gaul.